and welcome back to Forged by Geeks, playing more Kingdom Death Monster. We just had a interesting end to a Crimson Croc fight.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. That was kind of an interesting end. As Toa pointed out, Grimjaw, best jaw. Definitely. Got some really nice resources out of it, and now if you pass me the monster, I have it. We'll use that to track down the chart. So we are at set up the settlement, but before we do that, we got the axe specialization, which should have happened right away.
Okay.
So we actually got a weapon specialization. When attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the selected hit location again once per attack.
Nice.
Very, very nice. So Craps got that.
That is awesome.
I miss weapon specializations.
I know.
I really miss them.
Apparently we're supposed to get them eventually.
Wow. Okay, so what's next?
All right, set up the settlement. Place it on the board. Place the gear grids and record sheets of any survivors returning from the showdown on the table. Place the settlement record sheet on the table. All right. Survivors return. So all survivors that endured the previous showdown are returning survivors. When these survivors return to the settlement, their injuries are healed. Erase any filled light or heavy injury levels. Remove all tokens from all survivors.
Done.
Apply any effects for returning survivors from principles, settlement events, and innovations. This may include bonuses and penalties. Endeavors are gain endeavors. Endeavors are the generative energy returning survivors accumulate from their experiences. The settlement gains 1 endeavor for each returning survivor. So we gain 5 to start, and then we have 2 tinkers.
So we get 7 total.
Except then we also have the principal collective toil.
What does that do for us?
You get one per...
Oh, yeah.
At the start of each settlement phase, gain +1 endeavor for every 10 population, so that gives us 1 more.
So we have 8 total. Wow.
Yes.
That is nothing to be shy about.
All right. Refill the next unfilled lantern year on the timeline to advance the current lantern year. So now we draw a settlement event.
And we draw 2 because we brought the Scout's Lantern. So for those not familiar, we have this Scout's Lantern. When you return to the settlement, draw 2 and pick 1 to keep when drawing random settlement events. I can speak. I'm very good. Oh God, I've learned to love that Scout Lantern already.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a bitch to craft, but I will take it.
Yes, seriously.
Getting 3 broken lanterns is harder than you would think.
Mm-hmm.
And it specifically is broken lanterns, not scrap.
Yep.
First up, we have Dark Trader.
I think that's a pretty safe one.
Second up, we have Lamplighter.
Okay.
So Lamplighter, let me get these a little bit more visible. There we go. So Lamplighter, monster reaches in the settlement. Do we have a guidepost?
We do not.
Or Lantern Halberd.
We do not.
So the monster eats 3d10 survivors before leaving satisfied. Do not gain the benefits of this death. I don't think we're doing that.
No.
Goodbye, Lamplighter.
Dark Trader.
Fuck that noise. We're out. Holy crap. This is why I suddenly like the Scout Lantern a lot.
Though you did draw the Dark Trader first.
Fair, but 3d10?
I know, that's ridiculous. It could basically end your settlement immediately.
It could. Wow. Holy crap.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah. Holy shit, and that's one of the special events.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Dark Trader, I don't even know what this is, but we're taking it.
Yeah. It's a nice one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Should have been playing this on Halloween. That was a fucking big scare.
Yeah, thank you, Poots. Okay, a corpulent man reclines in a chair, carried on the backs of 4 cloaked men. He offers to sell the settlement many amazing treasures. Each item may be purchased once. Strange brew for 6 resources. You excitedly...
No, he says, how did you unlock Lamplighter? Was it not supposed to be in there?
Oh, it requires a special monster, maybe. I don't know what symbol that's for.
Let me see it. Sorry, I can't see it very clearly on that. That looks like Atnus.
Yeah, it is Atnus. So yeah, that's in this.
But it has a red. It has a red hand.
Oh, then maybe it shouldn't have unlocked, and we should draw something else as an alternative.
Yeah, I think that may be something like the thing.
So,
But I'm not entirely sure.
yeah, he's saying redraw an event.
Yeah,
okay. So we'll draw a second event. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Dark Dentist.
Removed from their respective decks unless you were explicitly instructed to use them. We have not been instructed to use it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks, Toa. Nice catch.
Yeah, really do appreciate that.
We almost got characters, too.
Yes.
I'm interested by that, but...
Okay, so now we have the option of Dark Trader or Dark Dentist.
Okay.
So Dark Dentist can fix a shattered jaw, gain 1 permanent strength once per lifetime, but we don't have large flat teeth or 4 bone. Ow. We don't have any iron, so we can't do metal jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Trader, we can get a strange brew for 6 resources. You die 20% of the time, gain the rageaholic disorder and the intracranial hemorrhage severe injury, or a permanent accuracy. Fuck that.
Yeah.
2 resources for pink stone. Useless rock 20% of the time. 70% of the time a founding stone, 10% immortal. And then 7 resources, a shiny, sexy, jeweled thong. 20% of the time permanent -1 evasion. 70% of the time it falls apart. 10% of the time permanent luck. I think we just go with Dark Trader and don't do anything with these.
That sounds fine.
Okay. Nice and simple.
All right.
So we will get Dark Trader with no effect.
All right. So now we have the other thing that we do.
I'm really sorry about the shaky camera. I forgot to disable a camera to make sure that one ran better.
All right. So now, because we are in year 7 on the thing, we get Phoenix Feather.
Oh, is this a new event?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
This is the introduction for the Phoenix.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a new version of it for Gambler's Chest.
Nope.
Okay.
A fallen feather fills the settlement with dread. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the Phoenix. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to speak. They break the silence.
What can happen to them? We already know this one, so...
They gain 1 courage and break the silence. 1, they die. 2,
yeah, Dark Dentist is actually usually pretty good if you have iron.
So 20% they gain a +1 understanding in the tail feather Phoenix resource. 20% they gain +1 permanent evasion and the honorable disorder, and 50% chance of gaining the crazed fighting art, which would trigger Vaultless, the hoarder disorder, and +1 courage. So, returning survivors would gain +2 insanity.
I would say let's do Fool's Mate. He already has a courage. It puts him at 2.
Okay. They have a 50% chance of gaining another courage.
Oh, great. So he may actually hit 3 courage then.
And get bold.
Yep. So he takes a 2nd courage.
We are not using strains for this campaign, I think.
Strains. I don't know what strains are.
Yeah, it's one of the rules that was introduced. I don't remember how it happened, and so yeah.
Oh, I vaguely remember that in like 1.5 or 1.6.
Yeah, there was additional things to unlock stuff. So no, we're not using strains.
Yeah,
this
we're
campaign.
going straight Gambler's Chest.
Yeah.
We might consider that for future.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm rolling.
Okay.
8.
The survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing they have ever laid eyes on. Each color runs perfectly into another, and gazing upon it imparts a strange sense of longing. They are convinced that there has never been something so perfect in this world. The survivor greedily hides the feather from others. They gain the crazed fighting art, which...
It's going to pop that thing.
Which triggers Faultless.
Okay.
The Hoarder Disorder, and +1 Courage.
Okay.
Returning survivors gain 2 Insanity.
So where are our disorders over there? I'm blind.
Disorders are right here.
Oh, you've got them. Okay, that's why. So Hoarder?
Yep.
And they get blind?
No.
Oh. I thought you said blind.
No.
Okay. So gaining Hoarder.
I think you said you were blind. Because you couldn't find it.
Oh, sorry, yes. You compulsively collect and stash anything you can get your hands on. Every little bit you add to your secret hoard makes your existence feel more real. Whenever you are returning survivor, archive 1 resource gained from the last showdown and gain a courage.
Yes.
Okay.
So it has mixed benefits and negatives.
Okay. And what else did I gain? Oh, yeah.
So, because we gained the crazed fighting art, which we probably ought to look at, I'm guessing we're not going to actually, take it because of the penalty of Voltus.
Crazed, you said?
Yep.
Okay, looking through the deck. Looking through the whole deck. Here we go. Crazed. On perfect hit, gain an insanity. It's actually,
okay.
It's not great for him. If it was on an immortal character, that would be better.
All right, so you have the choice to either explore the maze or press through.
What was the thing that got us the Lumi that we were planning to do?
Explore the maze gains us Lumi.
Okay, let's go that route. So
okay.
I roll a d10?
Yes.
10.
You follow the generative urge, but it leads you back to the center. Before you, the gleaming golden heart beats and bleeds the black ichor of inspiration. You drink from a vein. Gain +2 Lumi. Ooh. If the settlement has 30 plus CC, gain an observation in your tenant knowledge. So you just gain 2 Lumi.
Nice. I'll take that.
All right. All right, so that was Vaultless. Next, because you reached 3 courage, you trigger the...
Oh, how did I reach 3 courage?
So you gained a courage. They gain +1 courage and break the silence. You said they already had 1.
Yes, that puts them up to 2.
And then they gain the Hoarder Disorder and +1 courage from stashing
I did add the 10 to my list. Thank you. Okay, so I gained the 3rd courage there, which gives me bold.
Yes.
Bold. But thank you for calling that out, because I sometimes do forget.
In a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. Select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. A survivor may only gain these benefits once in a lifetime. Settlement phase triumph. In this fleeting existence, every moment shared creates meaning. The bonds forged between survivors give you hope. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Matchmaker. When you are a returning survivor, once per year you may spend an endeavor to intimacy.
Oh, shit.
So now you roll a 1d10.
Okay. 4.
Gain 1 endeavor this settlement phase.
What were the other possible options?
8, 9, gain +1 permanent strength. 10 plus, gain +1 permanent accuracy.
Okay, I think we're fine with the endeavor. I don't think we need to
reroll. It sucks, but it's,
We've got 9 endeavors. Well, I'm not even sure what the fuck we're going to do with 9 endeavors.
So that completes that event.
Yeah. Holy shit, though. The intimacy for free.
Yeah.
Or for an endeavor.
Yep.
Though I don't think that applies this lantern year.
Well, you are a returning survivor, so we could do it, but, we don't have love juice.
That's a good... Well, we don't need a love juice.
We don't have love juice, which means that we would be pumping endeavors into that. That has some benefit, but like it's great to like pump up the love juice and then spend all of the love juice to do it.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is all of the story events. So we have completed
no
stage
death
4.
Count.
No death count. Milestone events, we do not have any CC, and we are not at the next milestone.
So we develop.
So we have 3 characters who are going to ponder, and which we can do at any time, and then we also need to
innovate. Let's get the innovate out of the way.
Okay.
So we will just spend the 3 basics.
All right.
Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
And we get an innovation.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let you do that. So you need to draw 4 and just pop them onto the screen. We've got a 50% chance of getting what we want. So pick well, young Padawan. Pick well.
All right. Forbidden Dance, Shrine, Hovel, Ammonia.
Ah.
Sorry, man.
So my gut check is we're going to want Ammonia.
Ammonia is quite nice.
Hovel is nice, though. Well, I like Ammonia because the gain 1 survival on departing.
Mm-hmm.
Shrine, though, is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Because the gain insanity or gain the armor to all hit locations.
Yeah. So do we have the consequences?
Yeah, let's
figure
see
out.
how many.
Ammonia adds a lot, but it also starts us on the path to leather.
It does, but it also, we don't necessarily want to add a lot because we need Song of the Brave so bad.
Yeah.
So we want to know how many Ammonia consequences versus how many Shrine consequences, right?
Well, Hovel's pretty good too. Hovel is basically like also gains you the +1 survival on departure and gives a survival limit.
Okay, I will pull out all 3 of those. Do we have music?
Music? I mean, we do have music.
Because I'm wondering if we were supposed to put this in the deck.
Oh, no. No.
Okay. Good.
That's not. It's not a consequence.
Okay.
That's a special innovation.
Okay, so if we do Shrine, we just get Sacrifice. If we do Ammonia, we get Lantern Oven and Bloodletting. If we do Hovel, we get Family, Bed, and Partnership.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Hovel's out. Just on the grounds of it puts 3 cards in there.
Yeah.
So no Hovel and no Forbidden Dance.
So our questions are Shrine and Ammonia. Honestly, Ammonia is one of those criticals for going through things. Like if we get Plague, yeah, we can balance it out with the Scout's Lantern, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Hovel and matchmaking are nice, but
Yeah, it is, but I think we need to keep our deck small to get the Song of the Brave.
yeah.
So this is either keep deck at 8 cards or increase deck to 9.
Yeah, we need, like, Ammonia, Lantern Oven, and Bloodletting are fucking solid. Like, yeah, I know, we want Song of the Brave. But like...
I think you're right. So, okay, so we'll go with Ammonia.
Okay.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. I wish we could do it differently, but...
No. Ammonia is so worth it. Okay. So pass me Ammonia.
Ammonia.
And here's 2 more for the deck.
Okay.
Okay. And Departing Survivors now gain a survival, which is just really nice.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
Yep. Okay, so now we can ponder.
Oh, yeah. And we got also Survivors with the power to go out with survival tokens.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, let's actually, instead of pondering, let's do Craps's 3rd rank Lanternism.
Pondering.
Oh, that's part of pondering?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Is there anything you need to do first, or?
Ponder. So, turn to the next ranks page in the philosophy book and have another player read the story aloud. If prompted, roll and record the results.
Okay.
You have generally not had me read it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll start having the other person read it for our characters.
Okay.
I think this art is safe. Weird.
Yeah, weird, but technically safe.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Put it on screen and try to read it from there if you can.
Okay. Lanternism. What's inside? You chance upon a lantern that glows with affection. Boundless love meant only for you is trapped inside. You carry this lantern wherever you go and obsess over the idea of returning its essence to a corporeal form. You devise a mechanism to smash open the lantern's prison and release your beloved so that they may flow into a new material vessel. You enact your plan. Gain 1 Lumi.
Oh. And that would be there, so I go back up to 1.
By the way, at the part of the Phoenix Feather event, you should have gained 2 insanity for each returning survivor.
Oh, okay. So
Craps would have gained 2 insanity as well.
For each returning survivor?
No, each returning survivor gains 2 insanity.
Oh, okay. Sorry, misunderstood.
Not just them, not just the person who did the event.
Okay, so did we do the scout too?
Yeah, I did all of them.
Okay.
Except for yours.
Okay.
All right, roll 1d10.
Roll 1d10. 9.
Your contraption backfires, blasting your hand through the pane of the lantern. Burning with ghostly flame, your mangled hand hardens in its heat. Gain the secret fighting art, Ret Fist.
Do I actually gain it?
You trigger Vaultless, but you will gain the secret fighting art.
Regardless?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well, you take a consequence. As you walk the winding, high-walled thought path, you feel the border approaching. Explore the maze or press through the barrier.
I gained Red Fist.
Red Fist, yes.
Okay, I'm pulling it out. Okay, so Red Fist is at the start of each showdown, each survivor gains a strength token.
Wow.
They may spend a strength token in place of survival.
Wow, that's nuts.
Holy shit.
All right, when an ARC survivor gains a secret fighting art, they gain it as normal and suffer +1 systemic pressure or torment. End this event. So you can either take a systemic pressure or a torment.
Okay, which one impacts what? Systemic pressure is for body related and torment is for brain related.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the body related.
Okay.
Because I'm immortal, I'm more likely to roll on the torment track, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay. So I gain a torment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, and we have the CC. Yeah, we've got 6 CC right now. Sweet. Introspection. You await the appearance of a lantern once clutched tightly for survival. You can feel the fleeting strength of its former bearer as you carry it out of the settlement. If you updated your death count this lantern year, gain a death token the next time you depart. That did not happen.
Okay.
So that is the end of your rank 3.
Nice. That's not bad.
Oh, there's a 20% chance you die.
Wait, what?
Yep, not shouldn't you.
Holy shit.
It's supposed to... The reason why I'm supposed to read it is because I'm supposed to hide that shit from you, but I thought it was funny.
Yes, that is kind of funny. Okay, so who's next on the philosophies?
Pondering can be dangerous. Alright, so next, I guess, let's do Quasar.
Okay,
So Quasar is adopting a philosophy.
Yep.
Because she has reached her first Hunt XP milestone.
Okay, I am shuffling these up. Pick your philosophy.
Oh, Facism.
Oh!
So I got Facism legitimately this time.
Yes, you did.
One.
Which book are we getting? Oh, just a slight delay on that. So we gained Facism. Okay, you gain the neuroses fixated. That is a knowledge, right?
No. It's a neuroses.
Oh,
It
neuroses.
has the description.
Oh, you can attack the monster only from its facing or when it is knocked down.
Okay.
And then you gain the tenant, which is a knowledge of physiognomy. Oh, which we already knew about that.
Yeah, accidentally. So it's a good thing that we didn't do the other thing.
Yes. Okay, physiognomy 1. You study the visages that surround you. During the showdown setup, draw 1 additional terrain and place it according to the setup rules. When you activate a terrain, gain a box. You need 5.
So an additional terrain card?
Yep. And activating any terrain gains a box. So, for example, with the blood pool, you could have just completed this.
Yeah. And how many terrains do I need to activate?
5.
Wow.
Which is actually quite a bit.
Yeah. That's rough. Okay.
Okay, so next is safe. Okay, nameless survivors. Start of the terrain mancer, yes. Nameless survivors kiss the souls of your every step, but where did they all come from? How does your own face fit among the endless tableau of blind eyes and breathless mouths? Your eyes rattle in your head as you try to meet the gaze of every face. Gain a Lumi and roll a d10. Finally playing up while I'm reading.
Trying. I don't do well on this stuff.
Oh, neither do I, but it's for fun.
8.
8. Okay, no bonus.
I really managed to nail that, like, no bonus thing perfectly.
Well,
right?
we would have needed 11 or 21 anyways.
Okay.
But you close your eyes and step from one rocky mouth to another, letting your whispers guide your path. When you open your eyes, you stand at the settlement's edge. You insist that the next point of departure begins here. Gain 1 Lumi now, putting you up to
2.
And gain a +1 movement token next time you depart.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Would have been better to roll a 7.
Wow.
Or 2 through 7. Would have gotten you a knowledge of Stoneheart.
Yep.
Okay, who's next?
Next, we are going to do Deuce.
Okay, which was also one you controlled.
Yep.
Shuffling up.
Come on, survivalism.
Okay, I'm going to reshuffle because it technically could have been obvious which one was the one we used.
Okay.
I had it facing a different way.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, Lumi's always good.
Oh, yeah.
Can't complain about Lumi.
Yeah, especially now that we have the forum.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have 4 cards.
Lanternism!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God, I don't think we actually have a thing of philosophers. We have a cult. Alright.
Okay. So, Lanternism, you get the neuroses phototaxis, the whole fallen lantern thing. You get Death Collector, which means you have to collect one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me know when you're ready for me to read and roll. Yeah, Cult of the Lamp. We basically a moth cult now. Okay, I'm just saying at this point, I almost feel like our next campaign needs to be types of moths for all of the character names. And we are, what's our CC at? 6. Okay, so there is a chance of or you will get a bonus.
Okay.
Regardless of what you roll, but you do not get the CC 11 bonus.
Okay.
Okay. The lantern light casts long, strange shadows from their world onto the stone-faced ground. The boundary of light, the shadow hardens, splitting the world in two. The illuminated surfaces of settlement life and the hallowed plains of survivors' faces, bathed in lantern light, rise in stark relief to the darkness, staring into the life defining light. Your vision swims with elusive shapes. Gain a Lumi and roll a d10. You're like, let's make sure I put the Lumi on the correct character. He wants a 6+. You want a 6+. Oh, nat 10. Would prefer it in combat, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
Now you're only 10 off.
Ah.
On difference, so you need 10 more 10s to catch up. Let's do it.
Okay.
Restlessly, you smash and grind a lantern against the stone-faced ground until the light strobes brightly in your yawning darkness. Gain Light Warrior.
Oh, that's new. All right.
Oh, no, we've had it.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah,
Holy
I did
shit.
think we whiffed on that one.
No, we keep whiffing on that one. Holy shit.
So we got a new knowledge.
Yes, we did.
So it's a new knowledge, right?
Yes, it is a brand new knowledge.
I will be losing Blood Dancer in favor of it because otherwise I'd be losing Tenacity. Fuck losing Tenacity.
And I grabbed the wrong deck. Do. Light Warrior is on arrival, gain a death token. Oh, wow. Spend an action to gain 2 strength for each death token you have until the end of your attack.
Okay.
And then you would roll 1 you consume and get a brain trauma.
Okay.
So very similar to all the other light ones there. Still, that's pretty nice, actually. Like, that could actually make Fist and Tooth worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Because getting the luck bonus is without the strength.
Yeah.
But we'd probably want a little accuracy to pull that off. And then, lanterns extinguish with the passing of life. If you updated the death count, nope.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else with a philosophy?
No.
Okay.
Nobody else is gaining anything this time around.
Okay, pass me the lanternism.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Since Ace is lanternism, I can fill out his freaking context bay.
Woohoo!
Chart. Okay.
Oh.
I do need to fill out the lanternism, the appropriate chart for
Facism.
Facism.
Okay, it is at 2, which is base.
Yep.
4, 7, and 10.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So now we actually have to, develop.
Yeah.
So...
one thing is we do need to put out the forum.
Yes. And we need to load that up with knowledges, right?
Yep.
During the settlement phase, shuffle the knowledge deck and place 3 cards face up next to the forum. We should have done that before getting Light Warrior. So if we draw Light Warrior...
Okay. Yep.
And now I need to shuffle this.
Mm-hmm.
After I organized it.
Uh-huh.
Like you do. And Toe was like, hey, what about the forum?
Yes.
There we go. And our 3 knowledges are Blood Dancer, Tenacity 2, and Darkness. Blood Dancer and Darkness are free. Tenacity 2 costs 2 Lumi.
Okay. Yeah.
And I faced the forum the wrong way.
Yep. So, alrighty then. Oh, I should...
Not that they're fully readable on the screen, but
Yeah, but
we'll take what we can get.
Alright, so we did lose Blood Dancer on Deuce because he had replaced it with Light Warrior.
So it might be good to give somebody else Blood Dancer, and it's free, right?
Yeah, Blood Dancer's free.
Okay, I could put it on Fool's Mate. Oh, but no, he might gain a bonus one when he gets his philosophy.
Yeah.
So probably not worth it.
Chips does have Blood Dancer right now.
Okay, so we do have somebody with Blood Dancer.
Yep.
Okay, so that's fine.
The question is whether or not we're gonna take Chips out anytime soon.
Yes.
And we have... So we do have Tenacity, which is always good, but it costs 2. Ugh.
Okay, can you spin your mic out a little bit, just in case? It's kind of turned in. There you go. That's fine.
Yeah, but there's a reason why it got pulled out.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. All right, so... Tenacity. Probably not... I mean, Baccarat, like, already has Hunger 2.
I mean, I could do Tenacity 2 on Fool's Mate. He has the 2 Lumi. But once again, he hasn't gotten his philosophy yet, so I'm hesitant.
Understandable.
Okay, and we're going to want to look at Crimson Croc gear, I think. Because we want to get some armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will put the crockery up there. So for the Crimson Croc... we have pale flesh, right? Yes, we have a lot of pale flesh, which is good. We do not have a crimson bone or a crimson fin, and I don't believe we have those in settlement.
No, we do not have a crimson bone or a crimson fin in settlement. We have nothing from them in the settlement aside from the Blood Diamond tier.
Okay, so in that case, we can make a crimson guard, crimson folds, and crimson slippers.
Those all sound like things that we don't have.
They are. They're armors.
Okay.
Can you pull out the crimson armor set thing?
Yes. Yeah, we can place some of the stuff on no names if we want to. So the crimson armor is going to be...
gain of the insanity when you depart, and once per showdown, spend an action to add armor points equal to your bleed tokens to all hit locations.
Wow. Yeah.
The reason why I call that out is we have a dress and a helm. If we got all 3 of these, we have a full set.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that is worth noting.
Yeah.
And it is how much plus armor? Oh, it isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't give default any bonus armor.
It just increases your insanity.
But note, if we have that full set, we also don't get the +1 to all locations.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless we opt to go that route instead of that.
Yep.
Okay, so if we wanted to make these, it would take all 3 of our pale fleshes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would need 2 organs on top of that and a bone. We do have the blood stool, which we've never liked, for an organ. We do have the veined glass for the bone, and we do have the flat vein for the other organ.
Okay.
So
what are the fingers? Hide?
Bone or hide.
Okay.
And the Eye of the Immortal is organ or other. Now, the Eye of the Immortal, I'm thinking about holding on because we can consume it to gain Immortal, and we have the... do we still have a character that has the hunger?
Yes.
That may be worth consuming.
All right. Baccarat is the character who has hunger.
He already has Immortal.
Yep. So it would not gain him anything specifically.
Yes. How many hunger check marks does he need?
2 more, and note that he has 3 movement, so we don't want to take him out ever.
Or we don't want to take him as a scout.
Yeah.
We have brought him out a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just have him consume the Eye of the Immortal. We don't even need to roll. Well, I'll roll anyways. It doesn't matter because he already has Immortal.
Okay.
And he would gain Immortal again.
All right. So I have put another box on Hunger too.
Or, hold on, before I do that, let me make sure there was nothing we would want to craft with it. Oh, there might be something. I should check that first.
Yes.
Because that could be important. Yeah. Look at me rushing into something without looking into options.
Mm-hmm.
We could do a Crocodile Eyes. Gain plus monster strength if you have no foresight. Foresight, when there are revealed AI and hit location cards on the top of the deck.
Okay.
And it has a red up. And that would also take another organ on top of it. Mm-hmm. So we wouldn't be able to get all the armor.
That's not necessarily true. We also have the Crystal Ember, the Whistle Tooth, and the Delicate Hand from the Smog Singers. I don't know whether or not I'm not sure what types those are and whether or not we might want to use them or whether we're...
So we don't want to use the Crystal Ember.
Okay.
So we have the what? The Whistle Tooth and what?
The Delicate Hand.
Okay. Whistle Tooth is bone scrap. Delicate Hand is hide.
Okay. So that's not useful.
Correct.
So what are the other benefits? Yeah, I think the Croc armor is more priority. Like, what are the benefits on the other ones?
Slippers, nothing. Guard, when you depart, a pale scab hardens on your forearm. Gain a bleeding token and add 1 armor to the arm's hit location. So it goes up to 3. Okay. But you gain a bleed. Crimson Falls, when you depart, gain a bleeding token. It requires 1 more bleeding token to kill you.
Okay.
Oh, but that allows you to use the ability.
Yeah.
So that would be 2 bleeding tokens, which means you can add 2 to all hit locations for an action.
Yeah. And then, what was the chest armor for the Croc?
Spend move and action to move 3 spaces towards a monster. If you moved 3 spaces, activate a melee weapon with +1 strength for each bleeding token you have.
Yeah.
That'll help with higher difficulty mobs. And then helmet, mind lock. Spend action. You now have exactly 1 mind lock token. When you suffer brain damage, ignore it and lose the mind lock token. We need to do that more.
Yeah. Though it does cost an action, I think.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
So, want to just make these 3?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so that's our 3 pale flesh, our flat vein.
Though, do note that we may not be able to do this with Craps, because he's already anemic.
Yeah. Well, so he would be down to 3 bleed tokens to die. Mm-hmm. 3 more.
Yeah.
So he would go back up to 5 bleed tokens, but would start with 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had something to heal them off, too, that could work.
Yeah, which bandages.
Yep.
I thought there was something that allowed us to heal off bleed tokens in a different way, too.
Yeah. So bandages might allow us to do that. Okay, so those are all gone, and we get all 3 armors.
Yeah, God, not being able to get fighting arts is kind of sucky in some cases. I don't love the neuroses.
No. So we now have a full Crimson armor set.
Okay.
Which, what can I get hookup-wise? Bandages. Can we even make bandages yet?
Yeah, of course we can. The other thing that we ought to look at is whether or not we have anything that we want to advance now that we have ammonia.
Oh, yeah.
There's stuff we can now craft that we weren't able to do before.
Okay, bandages are a left blue, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, one thing is that we really need a... right green. If we can ever find a right green, that's what we need.
We do have a right green option, and we can make it.
Oh?
Finger darts.
Okay.
And we actually have the mats to make it.
Okay. Because that would allow us to save people who have bleeding tokens using the Spear of Life.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that would be good.
When another survivor dies from bleeding tokens, roll 1d10. On 7+, your dart saves them. They suffer -1 permanent evasion and remove up to 3 bleeding tokens.
So finger darts are 272. You guys can't see it because it's on a green screen. I always love that.
Yeah.
272, range 4. If you have both the green and blue hooked up, you can consume, devour the scum from under a fingernail to gain plus monster difficulty insanity. That's interesting for the character with hunger.
Yeah.
If we could get the blue and green hooked up.
Yes.
So you want the finger darts? That will take our fingers and the broken lantern.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that felt like a good trade-off.
Yeah. We have 2 broken lanterns in storage anyway.
We'll leave those anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to keep the Eye of the Immortal, I think. Well, wait. We don't have an organ in town, so we cannot make the crocodile eyes.
The only thing we have is a perfect organ.
Which I think we wanted to save for now.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing anything else to use the eye for, so it really comes down to, do we ever think we will want a crocodile eyes?
And it's nice.
Yeah. So then we'll save that, and we just need to get another organ of any kind at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's store the Eye of Immortal.
Okay.
Instead of eating it.
Okay. Can you hand me the whatchamacallit, the other pieces from the Crimson set so that I can write them down?
Crimson Falds, Crimson Guard, and Crimson Slippers. Nice. And my our new bar showed up. Adjustable weight bar, curl bar.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay, so now we have 9 endeavors.
Yep.
So what can we use these for? We can do a Hollowstone Gathering. We can do Augury. I don't think we have enough for the Weapon Crafter, Scrap Smelting, Leather Worker. So I'll set those aside. We can do the Groom the Dream Keeper now, since we have ammonia.
Okay.
So, nominate a survivor. They trim the Dreamkeeper's toenails and wring the snoring dreamer's drool from its robes. Roll 1d10. On a 1, suffer -1 luck, otherwise gain a Lumi. So we can farm Lumi for each endeavor now.
Wow.
No limit on lantern years.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So we can farm Lumi.
Yeah, that's useful.
We also got Matchmaker.
But we'd have to finger paint. So we could finger paint or face paint and possibly get a kid.
Or kids.
Yes.
So
we're going to be facing the Phoenix.
Yes.
So I don't remember what we need for the Phoenix. Like, I don't remember enough about how their character works and everything.
Neither do I. Anybody on our channel have any recommendations on stuff we should do to prep for the Phoenix?
You don't want super old characters for the Phoenix is one thing.
Okay.
Because he can, like, hit your... Yeah. I think you also don't want 0 Hunt XP characters.
I think you may be right. So we don't want 0, we don't want super old.
Yeah.
We can gain insanity and survival, or more Lumi, but we do go the safer route for Lumi now.
It would allow us to gain understanding when we do this.
Okay. No, we may want to do a single face painting, but do the battle paint.
Okay.
On a 4+, departing survivors gain 2 survival and 1 insanity each.
Okay. So Toa is saying we need insane survivors.
Okay, so we need insane, not just some insanity. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, honestly, we may bring Craps and Fool's Mate again.
Okay.
They're both insane right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a face painting. I'll have you roll on it. We need a 4+, and that'll set us up for departure.
Okay.
10.
Now I'm finally getting the good rolls.
Yeah, okay.
High insanity.
So take a note. We will have 2 survival and 1 insanity on departure.
Okay.
So high insanity on top of that. That'll help.
Oh, not that. I need to mark that we have the +1 survival permanently from the ammonia.
We can farm understanding or seed patterns with the drafting table. Do we already have pictograph?
No.
Are there pictograph?
Yes.
Okay, so we probably don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much it there. We're also, yeah.
So we can't advance any of our settlement locations, I think.
We can pump people's insanity. 2 insanity per endeavor.
Okay. Yep. And we can also pump their survival.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. So right now we're getting 1 or 3.
So we spent one of our endeavors, right?
Correct. And we're
Okay.
getting 3 departing survival for all characters right now.
Okay.
2 from that thing and 1 from the ammonia.
Yeah.
So we're doing pretty good on that front. So let's pick our characters that are going out.
So Phoenix has 8 movement and 10 toughness.
Okay, so we definitely need to hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Craps and Fool's Mate are guaranteed going out.
Okay.
So I'll take them. With the extra insanity, they're currently at 5 and 6 respectively.
Mm-hmm.
But Craps will drain the insanity quick as a mortal, potentially.
Yep.
So who do you want to bring? So you probably want at least 1 hunt XP is what I'm gathering.
Yes.
Oh, crafting table. Yeah, that could be a good use, I'm thinking. Drafting table. For those interested that have not been aware of that, I'll put it on screen briefly.
Yeah, so we can take out Quasar and Deuce, though Quasar has the -1 accuracy.
Which is fine. He worked pretty good as a scout.
Yep.
And then we just need 1 more character for you to bring.
Yeah, so Chance has a movement of 3. That's rough.
No, I wouldn't bring Chance. Or Baccarat.
Yep. So neither of them are going out. Ace could go out, but will die at 3 bleed tokens, which is a little bit troublesome with the...
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not bring Ace. Do we have anybody else with XP?
Yes, we have some other people with XP, I think.
Okay.
That are not the one that shall not be named.
Yes.
Or maybe not. No, that's blacklisted, so...
Okay.
No.
So then it has to be one of those 3.
Yep.
So Baccarat, I think, is restricted on movement.
Yep, Baccarat and Chance both are restricted on movement. They're both 3. Chance does have 2 strength and 2 evasion, but cannot dash. That's one of the other problems. So effectively...
So one option is, it's risky. We could have one of the 3 movement characters be
The scout.
The scout. They're down to 1 movement. That kind of sucks, but we can manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they just have to get in to do 1 hit and then vanish, hopefully. And the Phoenix doesn't walk over them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I did that, I wouldn't want to do it with the character who can't dash.
Okay, but they both have dismembered legs, so they can't dash.
Okay, then who does that leave?
Ace.
Then we just have Ace be the scout. Since he has the bleed token limitation, he hits and gets the hell out of there.
Yes. That would work.
Okay, let's do that.
Though Quasar has a -1 accuracy.
Okay. And then, but with a good with the right weapon, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And then the next question comes in, how much insanity do they each have currently?
All of them have 4.
Okay.
And they're going to gain another 1 when they depart.
So I'll be at 5. Do we pump insanity, 2 insanity on each character? That would cost us, except for maybe Fool's Mate, since he's already at 5. That would cost us 4 endeavors to do that.
I mean, if we really need high insanity, it may not be a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay, so give everybody but Fool's Mate 2 insanity, putting them up to 6. And then Fool's Mate's at 5, which I feel comfortable enough with.
Mm-hmm.
If we end up not having anything else, I might just pump more insanity into Craps because he's immortal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Drafting table, pump some understanding, never hurts.
Yeah. Though, what are the negatives on crafting table?
No, nothing.
Oh, really?
No negatives. You have a 40% chance of getting understanding, a 30% chance of nothing, and a 30% chance of getting a seed pattern. So do we have anybody currently with understanding that we're bringing out right now? First priority. Second priority would be anybody else.
Chance is not very good, but does have understanding.
Okay.
Chance is one of the people with 3 movement.
Anybody that you're bringing out have understanding?
Ace has 3 understanding.
Okay. So we could start pushing him towards White Secret.
Yes.
Same with Craps. Or we could try to get Chance Tinkerer.
Yeah.
Any preference?
So we're not going to do it on anybody else?
Well, or we could go somebody else trying to get towards Bold. Might not hurt to get somebody's progress towards Bold.
Understanding is Insight.
Oh, sorry, Insight, yes. Sorry. Towards Insight, get Tinkerer.
Yeah, I mean... So we're probably going to get some understanding from the...
Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Okay. So maybe that actually would be a good idea to get somebody to 2.
Yeah.
So they get the other thing than Tinkerer.
Yeah. Let me see. Sorry, I know. It's just so hard to juggle all these things.
Yep.
Analyze is reveal the top AI card if you are adjacent to the monster at the start of your turn.
That feels good.
At the start of the survivor's turn. Hunt phase is investigate, add +2 to your roll result.
I like the first one, which we'll get if we don't gain it during the hunt.
Yeah.
So let's try to get somebody up to 2.
Okay. Then we will do that with...
Fool's Mate might not be bad, too.
Okay.
Though I feel like Fool's Mate might be better to go for Tinkerer, but...
Yeah. So Ace is not doing it. Quasar. I mean, both of these characters have some nice things. I like Quasar slightly better because of the additional terrain card, but can only attack from facing.
Okay, then let's
sucks.
do Quasar.
Okay, Quasar it is.
Okay, so roll your first D10 for drafting table. Hold on, or actually wait 1 second. Just in case I need them, I'm going to get the seed pattern.
Good evening, the Jedi.
Hey, thank you for doing your first chat. Really appreciate it. We do have some seed patterns unlocked.
Yeah, we have 2.
Then I just grabbed the wrong thing.
That's weird.
Oh. Something's wrong.
Yeah, looks like...
Oh, no, we have 2 pattern, or...
No, we have 2 seed patterns.
Do we remember which ones?
Yep. The seed patterns that we have are the Yarn Graper and the Master Bone Dagger.
Okay, where did they go?
I do not know.
Oh. I think they somehow got put down there.
Oh. Yep. That probably...
Oh, yeah. That's the pattern. Oh, yeah. They should be here.
And these are ones that we cannot use because they are White Lion, or they're related to things that we don't have in the game.
Yes.
So maybe this one goes in there?
Yeah, and these were the other side recipes we can make.
Okay.
That I keep forgetting to include somewhere. I need to figure out where to put those so that we remember them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. So we could technically make the cloth leggings, actually.
Oh, really?
If we have a hide.
Ah.
Which are 1 leg armor, a green down.
Which we don't have.
Hmm?
Green down?
A green down.
Oh, green down. I see what you mean.
When you suffer the bleeding or bloody thighs, severe leg injuries, the leggings help staunch the bleeding. You instead gain 1 bleeding token.
Oh, interesting.
But it would mainly be useful for triggering another thing.
Okay, so just in case we need patterns, I'm all set. So roll your first endeavor.
Okay. Six.
You get an understanding.
Nice. So taking an endeavor away?
Yep, I already did. Now second endeavor.
Is this only once per round or anything?
Nope. And when a survivor first reaches 3 understanding, gain a seed pattern card.
Okay.
So every time we reach 3 understanding, we're supposed to be getting a seed pattern.
And I think we only have 2 characters that have
Correct.
understanding.
So we're correct. We've got 2.
All right.
But we need to keep that in mind.
Yes.
6, get another understanding. So that character, I think we want to stop there unless you want to make him a Tinkerer. Tinkerer is never bad.
I know, but it's basically like, do we want a Tinkerer or do we want to possibly trigger the showdown thing?
I like the showdown thing.
Okay. Though they do have -1 accuracy and they're next to them in the AI card, but they're -1 accuracy.
Okay, let's do the other character.
Okay, Deuce.
Yep, keep rolling good. 9, so that is a seed pattern.
Okay.
We gain Beast Hunter Helm. 1 pelt, 1 tail feather, 1 iron.
Does that say Screaming Antelope?
Where? Oh, Phoenix. So
Phoenix. Okay.
No, it's a Screaming, but I think the pelt comes from the Screaming Antelope. It says seed pattern, Screaming Antelope, Phoenix. So I probably shouldn't have included it if it requires the Screaming Antelope.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll remove that, and I'll go back through the deck in a moment to remove the doubles.
Okay.
Okay, is the king in the game?
The king is in the game.
Okay, Death, or Seed King, Death Defier. 1 death metal, 2 bone, 1 heavy chain. A survivor who wounded a labyrinth plots the king's demise. So that has to be a hit location.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming a weapon that could fell the king. Okay, so that has nothing. And then the fingernails snap while scraping metal. Gain 2 bleed tokens when they depart.
Okay.
So we have to have somebody who gains 2 bleed token when departing, which can be done with the Crimson Croc gear. And then you have to wound the labyrinth.
Okay.
Versus the king. And get a death metal, 2 bone, and a heavy chain.
Okay.
To make a Death Defier.
Okay.
So we unlock that. Next roll. Last roll.
Yep.
Unless we want to Lumi, but
5.
that is an understanding.
All right. Okay.
So now the question is, do we want any of our people to gain some of these other things?
Ah, yes.
So Torment is dangerous, but is a would allow us to.
Okay, no more need to be removed.
Okay. So, all right, these characters have knowledge. The question is, are we ever going to take Chance out again?
I think we might. He just has the reduced movement, right?
Yeah, and he has 2 strength and 2 evasion and 1 luck.
Yeah, so he's pretty good. It's just being careful about when we bring him out.
Yeah.
And making sure he has a lot of, what's it called? Survival, so that he can dash around. And now let's see what the Death Defier would be. So if we did craft the Death Defier, it's a 3, 6 plus 9.
We have to get the node 4.
I know, but razor sharp and blindside, and you cannot lose survival.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, but that's going to be a long time coming. Okay.
So,
neither of my characters want to gain.
Okay. So Poker has 3 Lumi,
Okay.
but has serial code 1, so they aren't going to be departing anytime soon.
Okay.
So maybe we want to continue to hold them. They don't have any Hunt XP or anything.
Yeah, let's hold them.
Okay. So then we've got a whole bunch of people who have no Lumi, but could take the... Oh, one has a Lumi, but could take, the 0 ones.
Oh, red effect means you gain that 1 crafting it. Oh, good to know.
Yeah. All right, so Mahjong already has Guardian 2.
And does he have a philosophy?
No.
Okay, so he'll probably gain something gaining a philosophy.
Yes.
Somebody with no philosophy and nothing, let's give them Blood Dancer.
All right, Bishop is getting Blood Dancer.
And then do we have anybody with the, what is it? I can't see the other one very well. Not the Tenacity.
Darkness?
Yeah, do we have anybody with Darkness right now?
We do not have anybody with Darkness right now, though it will give whoever gets it 1 Torment.
Okay, then
temporarily at least.
Yeah, let's have somebody else who doesn't have anything gain Darkness.
Okay, Rook gains Darkness.
And I think that's probably pretty good, mainly because we want to spread it out a little bit and give ourselves a chance of completing them.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Darkness, my old friend.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we have 2 raw people and 1 with 1 Lumi.
Okay, then we will leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us as always. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you back.